Hello guys, welcome to Career Media once again. My name is Gulshan Jha and today we are going to discuss about one more state which is Karnataka. In this video we are going to cover about Karnataka state, like what is the official portal, what is the official website of Karnataka, what is the eligibility criteria of Karnataka, how the seats has been distributed, then what is the bond in Karnataka, and apart from this which type of colleges are there, what is the fee structure in Karnataka. Apart from all these points, what are the marks and rank required to get a government seat in Karnataka as well as private seat in Karnataka. When we are talking about government seat, obviously we need to keep category also in consideration. So according to categories, we're gonna see that what should be the marks and rank that is required to get a specific branch in Karnataka, right? So let's start the video. Before that, I want to make you aware that previously we have published two more videos, one for West Bengal and one for Maharashtra. If you guys wanted to check them out, you can check it out, right? Otherwise, if you wanted to check for All India quota or DNB, those videos are also published, so you can check with that. Okay, so let's start the video. Karnataka, what type of counseling it conducts? So it conducts online counseling, and for that there is an official portal on which Karnataka gonna publish all the updated information, and that portal is www.kea.kar.nic.in. This is the same portal on which you have to do the registration if you wanted to attend the Karnataka counseling, and while doing the registration you have to make a nominal charges. You have to pay a registration charges which is of 1,000 rupees. So no extra amount or no security amount has been asked from Karnataka to pay at the time for attending the counseling. This is the good point for Karnataka, right? So 1,000 rupees which you have to make, and then that is the common amount for your category. If you belongs to SC, ST, some other category, then in that case you will have to pay just 500 rupees, which is not refundable, right? So this is the registration charges. This is not refundable, and Karnataka does not ask a student to pay any type of security amount. So this is a good point, right? Now Karnataka is an open state. That means the non-domicile students are also eligible for taking participate in Karnataka, but only for private colleges, not for the government seats. What is the policy of government seat? Only the students have done their MBBS from Karnataka, or the students have their study of more than 7 years in Karnataka. They are only eligible for government seats. Otherwise, non-domicile students are not eligible for government seats. They are only eligible for private seat. But yes, that is true that for private seat also, the fees in Karnataka is very low. It is approximately 11,50,000 rupees per annum. So that is why students, once they are sure that they are not going to get any seat in government or DNB, they go for the option of Karnataka, and there is very rush when you see the Karnataka counseling because of its fee structure, and it is very low, 11.50 lakh per annum. Now come to the seat distribution. There are two types of colleges. First one is government, second one is private, right? 50% of the government seats has been given to the MCC, and the allotment has been made by MCC only, which comes under All India quota, right? And the remaining 50% of the government seats has been allotted by state quota. Whereas in private, there are four types of seats. First one is there are some government seats available in private colleges. Those are considered under semi-government seat. Those are for those seats only the domicile students are eligible, or the students who has done their MBBS from Karnataka, they are eligible. So first one is in private colleges. First type of seat is semi-government. The government seat available in private colleges. Second one is private seats. Approximately 55% of the seats are private seats. For those seats, the fees is 11,50,000 rupees. The third type of seats is NRI seats. And for NRI seat, obviously the fees is very high. It goes approximately 55 lakhs, 60 lakhs per annum. And the fourth type of seat is others quota seat. Again, for others quota seat also, it is very costly. It goes around 55 lakh only, right? So these, likewise, the private seats has been distributed. Okay, now come to the marks and rank which required for getting a specific branch in Karnataka. in government colleges and private colleges. So first we will be talking about government colleges and then we will be talking about private colleges. When we are talking about government colleges, as I told you that obviously category needs to be in consideration. So we will see how it goes. For anesthesia, there are three types of categories for government colleges, which is GM, SCG, and STG. Right? GM means general merit, SCG means general merit of SC category, and STG means general merit of ST category. Right? So for anesthesia, if you're scoring more for GM category, general merit, normal candidates, right? One who does not come under any category, any other category, SC or ST. So if you are scoring more than 477 marks, you come under GM category, and you are scoring more than 477 marks, then there are chances that you should get MD anesthesia in pure government. I'm talking about in pure government right now. After that, we'll be talking about semi-government or private management, right? For SCG, if you're scoring more than 420 marks, then there are good chances you should be getting anesthesia in SCG, and in STG 354 plus marks. For dermatology, for GM category 603 plus marks. For SCG 514 plus marks. There were no seats of dermatology in STG in 2021. So we'll have to see whether this year in 2022 whether STG gets any seat of dermatology or not. For general medicine, if you come under general merit GM category, you should be scoring more than 586 marks. If you're scoring more than that, there are good chances of getting medicine. For SCG, 494 plus marks. For STG, 485 plus marks. You can check on the screen, there is a separate column given in which rank has been mentioned. I'm not mentioning the rank in the video because otherwise it will become very lengthy. So I know if you wanted to check, check with the ranks, you can check on the screen. It's been given in the alternate column, right? So for pedia, for GM category, more than 570 marks, that is 570 plus marks. If you're scoring more than 570, then there are good chances. For SCG, 484 plus marks. For STG, 389 plus marks. For psychiatry, for GM category, 514 plus marks. For STG, 420 plus marks. There is no seat in STG for psychiatry. For radio, GM category, 627 plus marks. For STG, 551 plus marks. No seat in STG. For ENT, for GM category, 467 plus marks. For SCG, 377 plus marks. For general surgery, GM category, 515 plus marks. For SCG, 525 plus marks. For OBG, for GM category, 550 plus marks. For SCG, 530 plus marks. And for STG, 368 plus marks. For Opthal, for GM category, 482 plus marks. For SCG, 467 plus marks. For STG, 280 plus marks. When I am adding plus, that means if you are scoring more than that marks, the marks which I am mentioning, then you are on a safer side, right? For ortho, for GM category, 535 plus marks. For SCG, 520 plus marks. And for STG, 379 plus marks. Now, these are some of the branches which I have covered for the government colleges. Other branches has been given on the screen. You can check on the screen. Now come to the private. When we come to the private, as I told you, there are 4 types of seats distribution in private. I'm not talking about NRI or other quota seats right now because those seats are very expensive. Anybody can get, right? Those seats starts from 50 lakh, 55 lakh. So I am just talking about management quota seats. That is the private seat having a fee structure of 11 lakh 50,000 rupees and the semi-government seat, right? So in private, if you wanted to in private, some of the seats, as I told you, is reserved for the students of Karnataka only. So obviously those seats will be those seats has been divided amongst the categories, right? So medicine, for open category, if you're scoring more than 312 marks, you should be getting anesthesia in private. For GM category, if you see in Karnataka, the categories has been divided as GM, GMP, SCG and STG in private. GM, GMP, SCG and STG. What is GMP? GMP means General Merit Private. Okay. So For open, 312 plus marks. For GM category, 378 plus marks. For anesthesia, if you're scoring more than 378, you should be getting anesthesia. You are on the safer side. For GMP, 267 plus marks. For SCG, 288 plus marks. And for STG, 276 plus marks. For dermatology, for open category means non-domicile students who are applying for Karnataka. The students who don't have any type of, domicile of Karnataka, or one who have not done even the MBBS from Karnataka. So those seats come under open seats. For open seats, all the students are eligible who have qualified NEET PG 2022 exam. Okay. So for dermatology, for open category, you need to score more than 530 marks. For GM category, 538 plus marks. For GMP, 502 plus marks. For SCG, 463 plus marks. And for STG, 465 plus marks. For general medicine, for open category, 501 plus marks. For GM, 514 plus marks. For GMP, 493 plus marks. For STG, 442 plus marks. And for STG, 323 plus marks. For PDA, for open category, 476 plus marks. For GM, 489 plus marks. For GMP, 481 plus marks. For SCG, 431 plus marks. And for STG, 362 plus marks. For radiology, for open category, 526 plus marks. For GM, 546 plus marks. For GMP, 501 plus marks. For SCG, 454 plus marks. And for STG, 490 plus marks. For general surgery, for open, 409 plus marks. For GM category, 454 plus marks. For GMP, 370 plus marks. For SCG, 391 plus marks. And for STG, 322 plus marks. For OBGY, for open category, 476 plus marks. For GM, 491 plus marks. For GMP, 446 plus marks. For SCG, 429 plus marks. For ortho, for open category, 382 plus marks. For GM, 453 plus marks. For GMP, 363 plus marks. And for SCG, 383 plus marks. So this is all about some of the branches which I have mentioned in the video. If you wanted to check with the other branches or other categories, you can check on the screen, as well as you can join the Telegram group if you wanted to go with the PD of this cutoffs and all. You can join the Telegram group, and the link for the Telegram group has been given in the description box. You can join the Telegram group, as well as if you have any query, any doubt, you can call us. At the same time, you can attend our Zoom meeting also, which is completely free. So regularly we are conducting Zoom meeting for clearing your questions, for clearing your doubts, for answering your questions. So if you attend that Zoom meeting, you will come to aware about the processes which goes in counseling, the tips which you need to, which will be very handy for you for attending the counseling, and the things which you need to keep in consideration while attending the counseling. So that will definitely give you a lot of knowledge regarding counseling, so that you end up getting a decent college, good college, desirable branch in decent price, in decent fees, right? So, and for that, if you wanted to really understand how counseling goes and what are the things you need to keep in mind, so it is very important to understand the counseling, and for that only we are conducting Zoom meeting, and the Zoom meeting form has been given in the description box. You can just go and fill up the form. Whenever we will be conducting the Zoom meeting, we will be sending you the notification. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.